Hey everybody, welcome back to the Scob channel. Welcome back to what is surprisingly not a totally hopeless situation, because if you'll remember from last time, we accidentally all of France. Yep, that's how this game is going. We got into a war with France and Czechoslovakia, and we made France capitulate, and we had contributed enough to the war that we were able to take all of France. So that's what's up, everybody. We now find ourselves with... I'm going to unpause and let things go because there's things I want to happen. We now find ourselves in a position where there are sort of two, not insurmountable tasks, but very difficult tasks that are on top of us. Number one, defend against the Soviet Union, which I feel justifies war goals against us like every other day. They haven't declared war on us yet, which is nice. Which is very, very nice. But it's... I personally feel like it's sort of just a matter of time. Number two is dealing with the United Kingdom. That one is going to be different. Basically, we'll get ourselves some paratroopers, and then we'll see what's up. Part of me... An insane part of me kind of wants to just go after the Soviet Union as is. I mean, look at all these Nazi troops just sitting around, not doing anything, waiting for something to do. Why don't we give them something to do? You know, we poked the bear at the beginning of this game, and it ended up really, really well. Why don't we poke the bear now and see what happens? Huh? They have war with the USSR. I don't know why they're not going for it. Aside from, you know, obvious reasons that going to war with the USSR is insane. And there were trading partners with them, and it would be very difficult to get from them what we need from other places, considering it doesn't exist in most of the world. But other than that, I think it's a great idea. Let's see how they're doing in the rest of the world. Japan. Oh my god, get it together. Afghanistan is not aligned. Excuse me, turning away to cough. And that's pretty much the only thing preventing a major escalation of war between, well, it looks like they can attack on their northern border there, and they are, between Xinjiang and the USSR. So maybe there is some stuff going down there. Who knows? How are our naval borders doing? Not bad. Not bad at all. We're getting a little stuff over here, so we are going to send the Butcher of Paris to go deal with that. I think that is not what we wanted to do. They landed in Antwerpen, which is dumb. Standardization of equipment, good. So we are moving in on getting some sweet, sweet, sweet equipment. What do we need? What do we terribly need? We kind of need, yeah, we need planes. And we need to prepare ourselves for getting planes. Planes are expensive. They're very important, but they're very expensive. And if we're going to take the United Kingdom, which we're going to need to do, we're going to need us some planes. Basically, friends, the plan, if you can call it that, the plan is to get some paratroopers, put them here probably, and then put them there. Because, Paradox has still not dealt with the fact that you can conquer the entirety of the United Kingdom with just some paratroopers. I don't know about that. It's not great, that's for sure. But it is it's helpful for doing stuff like the stuff we want to do right now, which is conquer the United Kingdom. It does mean we are probably going to need a Chief of the Air Force. But first, what's more important? Ooh, what is more important? An aircraft designer? What can we get for Chief of Air Force? Reformer? No. Ground support? No. Never mind. Okay, yeah, we'll get our cavalry dude in here. We do have a bunch of cavalry, and we will be modernizing those cavalries into motorized. In fact, we can do that right now. I can't believe I haven't done that. It's time to join the 21st century, Poland. I know this is the 20th century, but it's time. Boom. And just like that, the modernization begins. And just like that, we need a whole buttload of motorized production lines. But you know what? We will get to that when we get to it. What did I just do? Never mind. Ooh, atomic research. Fun. Like, I don't plan on getting any atomic bombs, but it gave me a research bonus, and I like that. We are starting to trade away our very, very hard-won and well-deserved, if I say so myself, civilian factories. So we need to get going on. That's good, and yes, that's good. We need to get going on these synthetic refineries. It's like every single day we lose more and more of this stuff. And by this stuff, I mean oil and rubber. It's going to take like 200 days for that to finish. Jeez. Whew. What will the world look like at that point? I don't know. It's so tempting. It is so tempting to just go for it and declare war on the Soviet Union. Oh my god. But looking at it, though, let's see what the estimates are. 65, 22, we have 46. Way more than that. Yeah, it's not a good idea. Not yet. We build. We continue to build. That's all we can do. We'll build and we will knock out British convoys. That's all we can do. Yeah, so got some resistance going against our occupations, but it's just in Belgium, and don't really care about Belgium. No, I don't know. How many factories do they have there? They have 5 civilians. That's not terribly important. We really need military factories right now. Like, really desperately. In fact, we're going to pull some off of this line in order to add some to our transport plane building. That's going to mean more trading. And that's going to mean more trading. And eventually, we are going to run out of rubber. And in fact, that time is now. Not great. You know what? The Germans are getting ready. Fortune favors the bold. Eat shit, Soviet Union. We have dragged this dumb alternate world into the most bizarre war we could possibly have, and we are just getting started. Bulgaria? Yeah, okay, go for it, Bulgaria. Declare war on the rest of the Axis. That's a great plan. Says the guy who is now planning on declaring war on the Soviet Union. But we have all of Nazi Germany and all of Italy to back us up. I guess Italy's faffing around in Africa right now. The Soviet Union would then be at war with both major alliances. That would be really good for us. That would allow us to really significantly have a chance. Oh my god. Just smash cut to this all going up in smoke. Alright? If you're watching this in the future, just stop watching this episode right now and go to a future episode and just come back in time and tell me what happens. I'm guessing it doesn't work out. But you know what? There's always a possibility. Yeah. Not so much. Let's get some additional construction going, and let's make that additional construction some forts. You know what? I'll be back once I've built these forts. And we're back! Hi, everyone! So we decided a moment ago that we were going to invade the Soviet Union. I'm not sure how I feel about that. It's not great. Not at all. But it's better than sitting around. Right? I don't know. I don't know if it's better than sitting around. I am not sure. I guess we'll find out, right? Yeah, sure, we'll find out. And then we'll see if Bulgaria jumps in for some dumb reason. What we need to do is stop trading with the Soviet Union and start trading with the United States. Even though the United States, we are going to, in fact, lose some due to convoy raiding. It will be... Ooh, we're losing a lot to convoy raiding. Holy crap. That's terrible. Jeezy Pete's. Well, we'll get that under control eventually, and then we'll start doing some conquering. And once we start doing some conquering, we won't need to worry about anything else, really, at all. And I think the Nazis are going to do most of the work for us on this one, as usual. And maybe the Romanians, who knows? It could be some Romanians, too. Do they have a beachhead? Yes, they do actually have a beachhead. Bring in the butcher. Bring in the butcher. And now we have motorized infantry, so we'll go faster. Pew, pew, fast, fast. What are we behind on motorized? Yeah, we really need a lot of these, I know. And we're trying. I guess we can take some off of our infantry equipment lines. You know what? These transport planes, these are going to have to wait. Because it's not working out. It's just not. Good God, United States. Speaking of not working out, what a disaster. I guess we're just going to have to import from everyone else who could possibly give to us, and then just pray and hope that eventually our... there we go. Now we're at 0. Great. Just pray and hope that our synthetic refineries come online sometime soon. Can never hurt to have more support equipment. Geez, we are really putting ourselves in a bad spot here. But, you know what? Let's make it worse. Boom. Declare war, call allies. Yay, now we're at war with the Soviet Union. Welcome to the Scob channel, everybody! And they've called people, and we've called people, and it begins. So what we're gonna do is wait. Yeah, we made the world explode. Oh, and Japan joined the Axis. That's nice. So, once again, old Poland just showing the world how it's done. Poorly, you know, in a way that really has not helped the world at all. I mean, lots and lots and lots of people are gonna die in this war. But I have no follow-up to that sentence. Sorry. We'll get support weapons. I know we could upgrade, but upgrading costs a lot of production. Like a lot of production. And production that we don't have. Why do we need tungsten? What happened to all our tungsten? Do we lose some? Are we losing ground down here? Yeah, I guess so. No. Weird. I don't know. Apparently we needed a whole buttload of tungsten for some reason. But that time is over. Yeah, we're just gonna let the butcher do his job. Go for it. In the east, like I said, we're gonna hold off until things start to happen. I don't think going for any breakthroughs is a good idea. Even though we now do have some motorized infantry, I don't see it ending well at all. I really don't. You need a pretty significant advantage in order to pull off something like that, and we don't have that, so we're not going to do it. We will, however, merge... Never mind. Oh, one of them is in combat, yeah. When we get a chance, we will merge our submarines, giving us a bit more of an advantage taking out some convoys. Nationalist Spain has joined the Axis. Great, thanks, buddies. Come on in, it's a big house. It's a big, awful, terrible house full of death and destruction. And scorched earth. Really, really, really bad stuff. Really, really bad stuff. But, like I said, it's a big house. Everybody's welcome. I know we have planes in reserve, but it's not worth it. How is the war going? Nationalist Spain is in. Ireland has joined the Allies. Good for them. No one cares. Soviet Union lost 10,000 people. Germany lost 11,000. Legionary Romania lost 33 people. We lost 3,000 people so far. That's not great. That's not great. Belgium. Screw you, Belgium. We don't like you at all. Is that a mistake? Yeah, probably. But I don't care. That's right, we started making tanks. I wonder if that was gonna be worth it. We don't really have the production lines for them right now, but we do have the opportunity to put our next level of our doctrine into use. So let's give this guy a plan and see what the game seems to think about it. What if you just wanted to march? What do we think? Not bad. What does this look like if we go for it? Hey, actually pretty decently. Look at all that green. Go, Poland, go! Brave, terrible Polish soldiers, fighting for their country and their nation. Beautiful Polish men, dedicated to the destruction of communism and the eradication of some other bad stuff. Like Nazism, eventually. Is that what our plan is in this game, everybody? Is our plan eventually to betray the Axis? I don't even know if we'd be able to do that. We seem to be... Oh, come on, Romania. Get it together. Where is your army? Nationalist Spain... Whoa! Nationalist Spain wants to send us 57 divisions as an expeditionary force. Yeah, we're gonna accept that. Oh my gosh. What are they trying to do? Take Gibraltar? Well, let's just take Gibraltar really quickly. And then, my friends, I think we're gonna have to take a moment to do some division planning. Because this was a tiny bit of a game changer right here. Because they have tanks and motorized equipment. And that will be very, very useful for the terrible plans that we have in mind. Oof. That's rough for the Soviet Union. You know what we're going to do? We're going to take all of those dudes and stick them on this front, and then we're going to take all those tanks and motorized and stick them in Romania. Just stick them right up there in Romania. Just shove them right into the Romanian butt. Shove them right up that butt in Romania. We want field hospitals in all of our divisions because we don't have the manpower to suffer those kinds of losses. So let's do some planning, shall we? What do we got here? Can I tell you to select all different kinds? Right click to pan to the division, shift click. I guess we can just go through and deselect anything we don't want. Yeah, there we go. Medium self-propelled artillery. What? Motorized... What? What? Okay. Cool. That's awesome. That's an insane, ridiculous, insano division plan that I don't understand at all. But you know what? Good for the Spanish and good for the Polish. In the long run. Bizarre. But awesome. I rarely build self-propelled artillery because I feel like if I'm in a position to do something like that, I'm going to be using rocket artillery. That's awesome. I was not expecting that. I was not expecting a lot of stuff, but least of all that. Okay, now we just hang tight while these guys take the railroad over to the Eastern Front. I hope Spain is able to defend themselves for what will inevitably be, I would predict, a naval invasion. But, you know, at the same time, I don't care. Because there's more important things going on. Like taking the Soviet Union. We took the Soviet Union, that would... I'm not even going to say it. I'm not even going to say it because it's not worth saying right now because it's too ridiculous. It is too much of an insane plan that is kind of working. We are losing manpower at a bad rate. There's no really good rate to lose manpower. You know, you don't really want to be losing manpower at all. But, you know, not that bad. Let's just get another one and let's just put these on convoy rating also. We're also going to put you up in the Norwegian coast just to see if there's any sneaky Soviets trying to get around the side. How are we doing? Where are our fresh friends? Here they are. Look at all these fresh friends. Welcome, Spaniards. What a bizarre twist. Our original... Well, that's not helpful. That's not helpful at all. It's a little helpful. It's more helpful than nothing, but that's a disaster template. What's the point of that, even? We want you to do something like this. Go. Just go. Don't wait for anything. Just go. I think we are prepped, or potentially prepped, for pulling a little robbery down here. Make a little pocket, trap them in. If we could get some help from the Romanians, you know, if they, like, cared about their land and their people being murdered by the Soviets, then we'd have a lot more opportunity to do so. Doesn't appear like that's the case, but we'll try nonetheless. Let's see if you can sneak back there. How are we doing in the rest of the world? Pretty good. Look at that front going. Man, the Spanish. Awesome possum, yo. Can't believe it. Yeah, so there's too many Soviets. There's just too many. Too many Soviets. Next on Fox. I'd watch that. We're kind of watching that right now. How are our factories doing? Decently? Yeah, we're absolutely sick for motorized infantry. Yeah, I think we're still going to build these forts, because if and when that starts to go downhill, which is a very distinct possibility, we're going to want them. Oh. So we're fighting this whole war by ourselves? Yeah, that's what's happening. Maybe we got a few Italians, but the entire German army, the totality of the German army, is up in here sitting outside of Copenhagen, just twiddling their thumbs and enjoying a nice beer house. Well, that is good. We do have 90% war participation, which will do very well for our plans for the aftermath, but also a little insane. We take this port. What's the... No, this is this self-propelled artillery. Oh, that's great. I think we need to go to service by requirement. Yeah, that was necessary. We're really burning a lot of our industrial capability, but that was really necessary. I don't understand the AI in this game sometimes. All right. When in doubt, call the butcher. He's going to have to go away from his usual job of putting down resistance in France to go deal with some shenanigans up in the frozen north. Republic of Turkey. Cool. Democratic Turkey has joined the Axis. Can't make this stuff up, friends. Try as we might, just can't make this stuff up. Not complaining either, because that opens up a southern front against the Soviets, which will be very helpful for accomplishing our terrible goals. Let's get rid of Denmark. Are we also at war with Sweden? No. And hopefully we won't be. So that this enormous amount of German troops can actually come and do something helpful, like taking out the Soviet Union. Okay, we'll push them out of this fort. Out of this port, rather. Port fort. Woo-woo! Port fort. Denmark has capitulated. Yay! Thank freaking God. And then we will attempt to just push directly to the next port. The Butcher is going to need to come back to his home in Brabant. Living a beautiful palatial life. Expeditionary force from Italy. 8 divisions? Sure, why not? Thanks for the help, Italy. Oh boy, Acorn just blasted against my window. That kind of freaked me out. Italy, Italians, great, just what we needed. Ew, just what we needed, Italians. Any help is helpful. 7? Yeah, get in there. Join the fight in the south. So, does this mean the German army is going to come help? Or are they going to sit around in Denmark? I've heard Denmark is lovely, so I wouldn't be that surprised if they chose to do that, but, you know, we're sort of in the middle of something. Stamping out communism. How is this war going? Pretty decently. Not great. Again, nothing's really going great right now. But pretty decently. And we can get Artillery 3, which will really help what's going on. Shall we? I still cannot decide which one of these I'd like to do. Division training time? Yeah, sure. Why not? Why the hell not? Is that our spare Italian? Yes, it is! Look, I found him! Get in there! Join the fight, you bastard! Alright, push in the south, going pretty well. Turkish military, not doing anything. Thinks it's playing Europa Universalis. Time to build some refineries. Look at this! Verdant, beautiful territory in sunny France. Just waiting to be turned into refinery land. But seriously, that'll be very, very helpful. And we need to kind of push that to the top. That's sort of the most important thing going on right now, is building these refineries. Synthetic refineries produce rubber and oil for you, which, if you'll note, we are desperately behind on. And that is really hampering our ability to produce more troops, which is hampering our ability to perform at a very high level in this extraordinarily important conflict, taking the Soviet Union in an alternate history where Poland conquered France. Take Odessa. Do it. Do it. No, don't run in there, you dumb. Run down there. Take Odessa. Reenact the scene in the battleship Potemkin. Go down the steps. Oh, Norway is in the war now. Does that mean the Nazis are gonna run all over Norway too, just for shits and gigs? Probably. Which idiots. It's really insane what the AI decides is important in this game. I'm sorry. I don't want to jump on the AI bashing train, but it's ludicrous. Something needs to be done. I don't know what it is. I'm not a game designer. Paradox is one of my favorite companies, so I'm not going to deign to assume that I could manage their games at all. But something needs to be done about the AI in this game. Look at this. We got Turkey doing nothing. Literally nothing. And look at this! We've got the Soviet Union doing nothing. Literally nothing. 22 divisions. They could be pouring in. What are you doing? What are you doing? That's been sitting there for so long. Oh, man. What have I gotten myself into? Seriously. What the hell have I gotten myself into? This freaking game, man. I'm telling you. How are we doing, casualty-wise? Good, actually. Look at that. Awesome. And we have 55% war participation? This is wonderful. This is gonna do wonders for us. I think I'll put this out there, alright? You ready? If we pull this off, if we manage to successfully defeat and conquer the Soviet Union, I think our next step, our logical imperative, is to betray the Axis and get rid of Germany. I think it's the only possible course of action. I really do. 'Cause screw them, that's why, right? I mean, they're freaking Nazis. They're terrible. They're like the worst people in history, by definition. And they wanted to conquer us. Poland. Beautiful, neutral, peaceful Poland. Just terrible. Real garbage people. So yeah, we're gonna do something about that. That's what we're gonna do. If this works, which it might, and it also might absolutely not. If this works, we're gonna take on Germany, and that also means taking on Italy, and that also means taking on Japan. But Japan still hasn't even beat China yet. They haven't even beaten the People's Republic of China yet. So I'm not terribly worried about that. They're also on the other side of the world, so really, what's the worst they could do? Again, if you're watching this in the future, smash cut to Japan doing something horrible. If we can get in here, which we should be able to because we are motorized and they are fighting there. Yup. Cool, Bulgaria's declaring war on Romania? Sure. More to the party. We can fly down here and take Sevastopol, which will help the effort substantially. Field Hospital 3, very important. Bulgaria has joined the Allies. Good for them. I'm not going to help you. I can't. There are more important things happening right now, Romania, and you need to do something about that. Germany needs to do something about that. Call the butcher. When in doubt, call the butcher. Fucking Bulgarians. Leave it to Poland. Oh boy, everybody needs Poland's help. Something's going wrong? Better call Poland. Oh geez, can't do anything with that old Polska. Oh boy, oh the Soviets, oh the Bulgarians. We need Poland, Poland. Poland, World Police, 1941. Because why not? Just poke back there real quick. Advanced artillery, awesome. Now we can really start doing some punching. Some real brutal punching. Recon, always helpful. Yeah. Yeah, do it. Do it, baby. Butcher there yet? Butcher, your job is to just run train on Bulgaria. Bulgaria! Give me a break. Give me a frickin' break with that. Yeah, Nazi Germany, how about pulling some of that weight? Huh? Giving me agita. Okay, everybody. I think this has heated up and exploded sufficiently. We're going to call it here for today, and we'll be back next time for Hearts of Iron 4 Poland on the Scob channel. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell your friends. See ya!